Hello everyone, if you remember in our previous class we discussed about the NAT. We told we can configure the NAT in the checkpoint firewall. We have the different option. We told we have the automatic NAT and the manual NAT. If you did not watch our previous video, try to see that one. We have the two types of NAT. We told we have the automatic NAT, we have the manual NAT. In the automatic NAT also we have the two type. We have the hide NAT and also we have the static NAT. Hide NAT is nothing but like a PAT we are doing in the Cisco port address translation. Okay, same like that in the manual NAT also we have the hide NAT and the static NAT. Static NAT we are using for one-to-one. Like if you want to advertise your server, anyone want to access your server from outside also, we need to configure the static NAT. As we already learned in our CCNA, you already know that one. So in this one, this is a topology. If you see this interface ETH0, this one we are treating this as a management interface and also we are using this one as a WAN interface. Okay, so whatever IP I have here, this one, the whatever IP we are using. Example, if you see we have the two device. This is a distribution deployment we will say. In the distribution deployment we will have two box. One is a security gateway, another one is a security management server. Security management server is like a panorama in the Palo Alto firewall. Like we are accessing the multiple firewall from one centralized location. Same thing like that in the checkpoint we can do. We can access the multiple firewall from the centralized location. So this is a panorama in the Palo Alto firewall. But in the checkpoint we are calling as a security management system. If you have multiple firewall in your company, no need to log in individually. You can log in to security management server and configure all the firewall. So we have the SmartConsole. With the SmartConsole we can access. So this is a SmartConsole. We need to log in and you need to put the SMS security management server IP here. This is IP we configure for this server 192.168.17.100. Imagine this is a panorama in the Palo Alto. Okay, so but we are using checkpoint. So in the checkpoint we are calling as a security management system, centralized location from where we can manage all the devices, all the firewalls. So now I am logging this device. When we log in, we can do the configuration. You need to remember from the SmartConsole we can do the configuration. Basic configuration we can do. If you remember, basic configuration we can do from this Gaia portal. If you remember, if you watch our previous video, we have the Gaia portal. This is for the security management. You can click here and see here, this is a checkpoint security gateway. And if you see, this is a SMS, you can see 17.100 IP I am using, and this one we can say checkpoint management server. Checkpoint management server, basic configuration we can do. We can assign the IP address, we can configure the default route. This one we can do and we can run the BGP here. But if you want to do the security policy, you need to go to the SmartConsole. This is a SmartConsole. So when you assign the configuration, when you assign the IP address, when you created the static route or default route, after that you need two things in the firewall. One thing, policy. Another thing, you need to configure the NAT. So if you see, this is a policy. How you will go? You will go to the security here. In the access control, click the policy. You have the clean up rule. Just this will be by default drop. So you can use and select here accept and you can enable the log. By default none is present here. You can enable the log so you can see the logs here. After that you enable here. This is a security policy we enable. So anyone from the source, any destination go with any services, everything we are allowing here. After that go to the NAT. Click here. This is a NAT rule. We don't have any NAT rule. We need to create. So as I told, we have the two NAT rule, two method to configure. One is automatic NAT, one is manual NAT. Again in the automatic NAT we have two method. One is a hide NAT and another one is a what we can say, one is a hide, another is a static NAT. So now we are going to do the automatic NAT and in that one we are going to do the hide NAT, that is a PAT in Cisco. So click this one, create one object here. This is a network object, give any name. Example I am creating for the LAN, so I will write here LAN and whatever subnet we are using, I will write here 192.168.1.0. This is for our knowledge purpose. You can give any name here. You can write XYZ, anything. This one your wish. Even if you keep empty, you can keep empty. Just I am putting LAN. Here subnet should be correct and network should be correct. So I will write 192.168.1.0 and then subnet mask should be correct 255.255.255.0. After that, here if you click, you have the NAT here. Okay, this is a NAT. You need to click here. When you click this option, adding automatic address translation rule, in this one you have the hide NAT and the static NAT. Keep the hide NAT only and click OK. So we created the, here you can click OK. So you will have the NAT rule here. Okay, you have the NAT rule here. So 5 changes we have. We can publish this. Before that one, let me show you. This is the PC I have, or if you want to check here, this is the PC, this one. This PC want to go to internet. Okay, he is trying to go to internet, but he is unable to go. You can see I type www.google.com. He is unable to go to Google. Now what we need to do, when we push this policy, he will able to access the Google now. Okay, he is unable to access. And in the SmartConsole we created, but if you created, it will not work. You need to first publish like this. Okay, here what error we are getting. If you see here, let me publish again here. See here, publish failed due to session validation. Maybe I need to check. I think I log out here. Let me log in again. So let me take the SmartConsole and try to log in that one. I will go there. I will try to log in here. Let me log in. Okay. And then I will push the configuration. Let's see here. Okay, I am inside here. Now we can see, I can see here file is unsafe. Let me go here and check. This one is already added. Just I will push the policy and I am getting publishing failed due to the reason validation error. So we need to check what is the error here we have. Let's go here and check here. We have the hide NAT here and what policy is also okay. And let me check. Let me check again. We are getting some error. So what I done, I discard everything. Okay, I discard everything here. Because before also I created lot of policy, I deleted. So now let me create. I am taking the new network. Okay, name I can give anything. I am giving ABC. You can give any name. And after that I will write 192.168.1.0 and the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then after that we will go to NAT and we will enable here hide NAT and then press OK. Okay. More than one network has the same IP. This one 1.0. Because before I configure, I say OK and then let me publish this. And let's see, it is published. Okay, so this one is published. After that I will go to the policy installation. Here if you check, it is not working here. Okay, here if you check, it is not working. When this policy we publish, it is also not working. We need to install the policy also. So when I click here, install the policy, you can go and you can click install. When this policy installs successfully, after that we can access. Okay, after that we can access the Google. So what we can do here, meanwhile we can see here, this one you can see the policy successfully completed, successfully installed. Now you can check Google will work. See, it is working now. If you go here, I can write www.facebook.com. So you can access the Facebook also. And you can go to the policy and refresh here. You can see the logs. So this is our IP. Our computer IP is this one. Let me show you. Our computer IP is, what is our computer IP? IP config, and you can see this is our computer IP 1.5. Okay, and you can see here 1.5 and here is 1.5 is going to the different resources. We are able to access the, what we can say, Facebook, YouTube or Google. We are able to access that all website. Okay, before policy it is not working, but after creating the policy and the NAT rule it is working. Okay, this NAT rule I created. Before I created so many, that's why I am getting the error. Now it is working, you can see here. And this H is nothing but hide NAT. Hide. Okay, that is a PAT. We can say PAT in the Cisco. So let me end the session. I hope you understand. In this one we learn automatic NAT. In automatic also we do the hide NAT. In our next class we are going to do the static NAT. Okay, thank you, bye.